It is so wonderful to have you join us today for your PR and marketing insights for your business. This is Vanessa Leota. I am joined by my colleagues Emeritus Professor Brendan Gray and Fiona Cole to bring this podcast to you to help you with your business. Emeritus Professor Brendan Gray will be talking about public relations, Fiona on content marketing, and myself on digital marketing. We hope this helps you with your business in terms of getting that visibility out and growing your business. Now, without further ado, let's jump into today's episode. I hope you enjoy it.
Kia ora, my name is Brendan Gray. I'm an Emeritus Professor of Marketing and also work in private practice as a public relations trainer. In the next 4 podcasts, I will talk about different aspects of public relations, or PR as it's commonly known. In this first podcast, I discuss what the practice of PR involves. PR, or public relations, is an important type of organisational communication that helps to build relationships. Its main aim is to improve communication between an organisation and its publics by using balanced two-way communication. For publics, you could substitute the word stakeholders. Public relations practitioners fall into 2 broad groups. Firstly, PR consultants, who may help several different organisations. And secondly, communications staff, or comms as they're often called, who work for a single organisation. PR practitioners need a broad range of skills. Firstly, the information, research and story writing skills of journalists. Secondly, the market research and promotion skills of marketers. Thirdly, the relationship building skills of customer services staff. And finally, the online research and communication skills of social media experts. The normative theory of public relations, and by normative I mean the ethical or ideal way of behaving, suggests that the main aim of PR practice is to establish and maintain goodwill and mutual understanding between an organisation and its publics. This is achieved through the use of balanced two-way communication. That also means using dialogue rather than rhetoric. Dialogue involves people sharing information, views and aspirations in order to understand each other better and to come up with mutually beneficial solutions. A good example of this is when the Dunedin City Council consults residents every few years to find out how they would like the city to develop. Their ideas, along with those of the city planners, are then discussed in public meetings and eventually incorporated in long-term plans. Rhetoric, on the other hand, is persuasive communication. It is often one-way rather than two-way, and is designed to convince people to believe what you say and or to do what you want them to. A good example of this is when a company seeks publicity about a new product, service, idea or innovation in order to create awareness and interest among current customers and potential customers. According to the normative theory, PR is quite different to marketing communications. Marketing's ultimate aim is to help the organisation to sell something, such as a product, a service, an idea, an attitude, or a preferred way of behaving. On the other hand, PR's main aim is to help the organisation to develop good relationships with its key publics or stakeholders through the use of two-way communication. While marketers want to develop strong brands, PR practitioners are more concerned with protecting an organisation's good name or its corporate reputation. For example, marketers often try to encourage customers to prefer one particular brand over another. On the other hand, though, PR practitioners try to ensure that stakeholders view the organisation as honest and trustworthy. Therefore, PR practitioners also play an important role in managing crisis communications because mistakes, accidents and disasters can damage reputations. In practice, though, PR is often used as a complementary marketing communications tool alongside things like advertising, direct marketing, digital marketing, content marketing, sales promotion, and personal selling. As mentioned earlier, a good example of marketing related to PR is seeking publicity for something in offline and online news media. Advertising might complement this, for example, by letting customers know where the product can be bought. Seeking publicity is the focus of the next PR podcast. The third podcast looks at managing crisis communications, while the fourth podcast discusses how to manage corporate reputation. For more information about public relations and marketing, go to the Let's Get Visible website, where you can download the PowerPoint slides for this presentation. You can also post comments and questions.
If you enjoyed today's episode and would like to download those as a PDF, head on over to our website, letsgetvisible.nz, fill in the form, and we will send those PDFs straight over to you. And if you have any questions as well, pop them in there and we will put together a special episode where we can address all your questions. We hope to see you again next week. See ya!